Yo, what it do? Welcome back to the channel. Hold on, let me play this. Coming at you right after the San Francisco 49ers have beaten the Seahawks in week 2 of the NFL. And I don't know if I've ever been this frustrated and disappointed after a W. We should be celebrating, should be happy. But Trey Lance is out for the season. I can't believe it. We can't catch any breaks with that. But when you have play calling and runs like you just saw right there, having Trey run again and again and again, I don't know how you can be that surprised. I just didn't think it would happen, but I'm not totally surprised because I don't know why Shanahan is limiting him and not letting him throw, but just having him run when we can have TDP or Jeff Wilson just like they have been the whole game, just run those yards instead. And because I don't believe in just my philosophy, I don't know. Tell me if I'm tripping. I don't want my QB to take a bunch of hits. And yes, it was a freak accident, but it's the NFL. There's 200-pound, 250-pound linemen gonna land on your QB. You want to limit the amount of times your QB gets hit, and pretty much want him to not get hit at all. So for him to always having those plays that he's running is just disappointing to me. I don't know why Shanahan's doing that. And also, when he went out and Jimmy came in, all of a sudden the offense looked like it was flowing. They opened up the passing, which makes no sense because Lance has a better arm throwing down the field. So why not let Lance take a couple throws down the field? We saw in the preseason when he threw that bomb to Danny Gray, it was perfect. It looked like that was going to be a lot of our plays this year. But then all of a sudden, Danny Gray's not seeing time, not letting Trey throw it. He's either throwing short throws, and when he did throw those long throws, he was taking advantage of it. Other than those, he missed a couple week one. Um, Even rain or not, he should have hit those. But we're not. He wasn't even giving him the chance. As much as I love Shanahan, you got to question some of the play calling. And obviously, I think he's a genius. Everyone calls him. We call him the wizard. He obviously knows way more than me. But I mean, collectively as fans, we're all saying the same thing. It's like, why are you having Trey run that much? And I don't know. It's just confusing to me. I was frustrated and just pissed off when he got hurt because you're putting him in those positions to get hurt. Now Jimmy came in and took care of things in game management and managed the game really good as he usually does. His arm looked good after his surgery, so I am glad that we kept him. It paid off, but it shouldn't even be in this. This shouldn't even be where we are right now because Trey should be healthy and throwing. Excuse me. But I don't know. Let me know how you feel. I don't know why he puts him in that position to fail and just running his ass to the ground. Also, I don't know why the Bills are doing that with Josh Allen too. They're up 20 in the fourth and they're having Josh Allen run. I don't know. Excuse me. This is supposed to be an analysis and recap of the game, but I just had to rant about Trey for a second because I just don't understand. I just can't fathom the decision making. But overall, Jimmy did look good. He came in. The first throw was complete, but it was short of a first down, so he kicked a field goal. His first full possession, that should have been caught by Ayuk. His first full possession looked really good. We ran the ball down the field. Then he threw a 38-yard touchdown to Ross Dwelly, who held it down for Kittle, where Kittle should hopefully come back next week. And then, because we're going to need him throughout the season. Let's see. In the backfield, there's questions if Wilson and if it was going to be TDP or Jordan Mason, but it looks like it's going to be TDP as the second back, at least as of right now. They looked really good. I thought Wilson held it down, looked good, looked explosive like he usually did. Because week one, it was looking a little slow, but it was hard to judge a player's performance based off the weather that was happening, the goddamn monsoon that came in. So he looked good. So I'm happy about that. Hopefully it translates to better teams because Seahawks are ass. Um, Ayuk finally had some touches, had some great catches. I still want him to get involved a little bit more than he has been, but he made some great catches today. Debo was Debo. Thankfully, didn't fumble today. That's another reason why we won. We won on the turnover battle. The only time we turned it over, I believe, was on the field goal that was blocked and returned for a touchdown. That's the only points they got. That pick was hilarious. DJ Dallas threw it right to Travarius Ward. Gave us that pick right back after Warner picked it off, but then we got a penalty. Let's see. Put some stuff down. Defense looked as dominant as usual. Bosa had a couple sacks. And other than Trey, everyone came out healthy today, so that's a plus. That's a positive. with Niner football, you always got to take that as a positive. Each and every game we come out healthy. And so the defense looked really good. Hufanga, again, playing phenomenal. He's all over the place. Tipped a pick today. And then we got that muff punt. So really happy with where Hufanga is at right now. It's going to be very entertaining when it's him and Ward running things out there. Happy. It's going to be lit when Ward comes back. So I'm happy to see him, how he's performing. Warner, like I was just saying, had a pick, but it was taken away because of a flag. And then later in the same series, DJ Dallas threw it right to Charvarius Ward. After that muff punt recovery, as you saw right there, Juice ran it in. Jimmy threw it to Wilson, almost got in at the 1. Then we just ran it in with Juice. So it just looked like honestly a typical Niner football W with Jimmy back. Control time of possession, run it down their throats, get them tired, let the defense eat, dominate, let Bosa go to work. And now with our new and improved secondary, we're looking even better. Not trying to patch it up just with Josh Norman. So we got a healthy E-Man, and then we got the new addition, Charvarius Ward, who looks really good so far. I believe the O-line played much better today than last week. Granted, I believe the Bears D-line is better than the Seahawks, but still a positive. And so I was really happy with the performance, just very disappointed that, our starting QB is going to be out for the season. He's getting surgery tomorrow morning, I believe. But positives today, like I said, time of possession, and thankfully had no stupid ass penalties like last week. That was insane. Gave them 99 yards. This game, we only had 1. Took care of the ball, won the time of possession, and that's most of the time for Niner football. When you do that, we're gonna get the dub. Excuse me again. Yeah, I might make a separate video talking about the Trey Lance situation. Really disappointed in Kyle Shanahan for that. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I love him, but I think we have the right as fans to question those calls when it's like, dude, that block field goal is crazy. But it's like, damn, bro, like why are you having Trey run it? Like just have Wilson run it. It's our QB that you want to have so many reps, but then you go out there and then he gets hurt. And I'm not gonna put the blame totally on Kyle. This shit randomly happens in football. It's a freak accident. Maybe in another game he could have him run 20 times and he wouldn't get hurt. But like I said, you want to limit the amount of times that your QB gets touched. You don't want him to get touched at all. Your goal for the whole game, your O-line and coach collectively should strive for your QB not to get touched. You don't want him to get hurt. That is your starter. And we're really lucky that we signed Jimmy. Thank God we have him. He knows the playbook. He knows how to manage the squad. And, we've already seen it can get to the playoffs and even the Super Bowl with him. And I believe if we remain healthy, we could even win the Super Bowl with him. But we have to, play like we did today, even against the good teams. Win the time of possession, win the turnover battle. We just have to play really solid and no stupid mistakes. Stupid cough won't go away. Anyways, good dub for the Niners. Just frustrating and sad that Trey's going to be out. I ain't going to lie, I got teary-eyed when he got hurt because you never want to see a player like that get hurt, especially if he's your QB. He's young. He's literally 22 years old. Hopefully he hangs in there and, his family's going to be there for him mentally because a lot of people forget. It's not like when he goes home, all of a sudden he's healthy and living fine. Like he has to go through rehab. He has to watch his team out there play without him as he's recovering. It does a lot to a player mentally, more than me or anyone could even know unless you're in that position at that level. It can mess up, especially for people on their contract years, can mess up their contracts, the amount of money they're going to receive just because they're hurt, but because it's a business. So it can impact a player a lot mentally. So I hope he's going to be good. He seems very professional. So let's just hope he hangs in there and is fine. Thankfully, we have Jimmy G, and then now Brock Purdy is the number 2 QB. Why you guys know I like him if you guys been watching. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to the little rant. Feel free to rant in the comment section. It is a rant-free zone. I mean, not rant-free. It's a rant zone. So yeah, feel free to rant in the comment section. But thanks for watching. I might make another video talking about all the crazy comebacks today, including the one that just happened right now. The Cardinals came back on the Raiders. Dolphins came back on the Ravens. Falcons almost came back on the Rams, but of course they didn't. They almost came back 28-3. That'd have been funny. But yeah, like I said, thanks for watching. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. We're gonna make videos about the Niners all year long. Just some casual videos, giving my thoughts about it. Feel free to leave comments of your thoughts about the season, about any other team. Let's start a dialogue. And hope you have a great rest of your Sunday and hope you have an amazing week. Peace.